Hello, my Nominee Geckos. It is Kitty Cat again, and I am here to do a story time. A very short story time, hopefully, about where I work. I work at a liquor store. It's great. It's not bad or anything. It's actually wonderful because I get the nicest customers sometimes. Like, you wouldn't even believe. We do, like, lottery as well. And if they win, they give you money, like a percentage of it. Like, obviously, if it's only $10, they're not going to give you anything. But if they win, like, 500, they'll give you something or whatever. Some people, because they're in there so often, and you take so long doing their tickets, like putting them into the machine to print them, they will give you, like, I don't know, $2 tip is every time, just as a, here, thank you for putting up with me and all my tickets. But it's great because people are really nice and generous. Like, not even just with the lottery people, like the people who just come there and buy stuff. Like, they love to talk, and they become, like, friends or whatever, and they give you gifts. Like, I had one of my customers was so sweet and gave me, like, a 5-pound chocolate bar. This is a 5-pound chocolate bar's, like, thing. And obviously, like most chocolate bars, you see, like, a little edge or something of silver. So, not only that, but it's like 2 of my hands, like this. It's like that. It's not thin at all, and it's just like, oh my goodness, why is there so much chocolate? It was great, because you can't break that with a knife. You try cutting it with a knife, you will hurt yourself. I was actually warned, because they tried, and they almost got hurt. But, thank goodness they didn't, oh my goodness. But I had to kneel it on top of it on the ground and pull it up to break it. It was that, like, strong of chocolate. Like, you have to, like, either take a bat or a rolling pin to it sometimes. I don't even know how I'm going to break it into much smaller pieces so I can actually melt it and do something with it. And it's so hard to actually bite into because it's like, I can't even fit my jaw around it because my jaw is really tiny. Sorry. So, not only are people really generous and nice, the people that I work for are awesome too, because they make sure that everything's taken care of. If you have, like, an injury, like I just did on Thanksgiving, like, it makes things harder to do, because they'll listen to you. They'll be like, oh, okay. If you're sick, they'll be, oh, okay. Like, they'll understand if you can't do as much. You need a day off, or even want one, as long as they have coverage. They usually shift things around so you can get that day off. Like, I got to go to a week-long retreat, and then, not too long later, go to a weekend, like, thing in Boston for a convention for Anime Boston. Like, I got to do that. Because they're like, oh yeah, you can take these days off. Sure, we'll just move people around. Is that okay with this person and this person? And they agree, and I'm just like, I can go. This is an amazing thing. So, they're probably the best bosses I've ever worked for. Like, they're very, like, conscious of, like, their employees and everything, which is great. You can listen to the music you want. The only condition is, because they do have children, and sometimes children do come in, it just can't have profanities or anything. Like, no swearing, and no talking about, like, sex and drugs or whatever. And I'm like, that's fine. I usually don't listen to songs like that anyway. I sit blasting K-pop. And J-pop. And Irish music. And pretty much anything else I listen to. And most of my customers actually do like my music. And they themselves don't listen to that music, but they'll say to me, like, I like the music you have, and some of them dance to it, and some of them go, what are you listening to? And then after I tell them what there is, they're like, oh, that's cool. Like, it's not like they're upset, like, oh, what are you listening to? They're just like, oh, just confused, because it's not in English. I even have, like, some French music on there, and, like, strange songs. Like, I have Caramel Dancing on there. People give me a look when that song turns on, because they're just like, what is this strange song you have? And then anytime I play any Irish music, they just assume that, oh, well, are you just early preparing for St. Paddy's Day? And I go, no, I'm Irish, and I enjoy my culture and the music of my culture. I just can't find any decent Greek song. Actually, I can't even find any Greek songs, like, to put on my stinking phone. It kind of stinks, because that's also my heritage, too, and it's like, I can't listen to it. Of course, most people will probably be confused the moment any of those turn on, too. Either way, it's still fun. I get to listen to what I want. Also, when I go to put stuff away, I am short. I mean, I am short. I'm 5 foot tall. Like, some people, yes, there are a lot shorter people than me. Like, I know a girl, she is like 4'7". I am taller than my stepmother, even. So it's like, I know I'm not like super short, but at work, I am short enough where I just can't reach. And I have like short little arms, like, my arms are proportionally short, so reaching higher places is more difficult. I have to stock shelves that are above my head. And when I'm in the cooler, I am literally climbing shelves. We do actually have stools. It's not like we don't have stools. I'm just too lazy. I just would rather climb shelves. I actually find it more fun anyway. And I'm like, yay! And I'm stocking stuff. The downside is, because I am that much of a lazy butt, I've almost fallen off a couple times because I'm just in a rush to get down and I misstep. That's always fun. Almost dying every time I'm at work, just because I'm stupid. Let's see, what other random things about work can I say? There's a lot of stuff that goes on at work, actually. Like, we do everything. It's not like we just do the register, because there's some jobs where you just sit there. That's boring. No, we stock, we clean, I get to write a board of cocktail of the week. I get to be like, what mixed drink shall be on the board this week? Actually, the mixed drink on the board, because they liked it so much, has been the same since the beginning of fall. It's obviously once the Christmas decorations go up that I get to do, like, very soon. I'm going to be changing the drink on the board just to match it, but it's been the same one. Literally just an apple cider mimosa. Simple to stinking make. But it is, like, so much fun, because I love to draw, and as long as I get everything else done, like, the cooler's stocked, like, the soda's good, the wine is good, like, everything is stocked and clean, I get to then sit there and draw out awesome-looking things for the Cocktail of the Week board, post it on it, and then kind of arrange the thing, and then they have decorations set up, like, in the back that I can just grab, and I can decorate things with. Like, I get to be crafty at work, which is so much fun. And I get to use the internet to also look up different types of drinks. Like, because the internet is so much helpful. Just because my imagination for alcohol only goes so far, just because I really don't have much experience with it. Unlike most people my age. They go, oh, I've been drinking forever. I literally really just didn't care. It wasn't really a taboo in my household to drink, and it was like a, would you like a beer? And because it was offered, I usually said no, because it's like, I don't feel deprived, I don't feel like I, like, deserve it or need it, so it's like, I don't want it really. It was just another drink in the household. So when I finally turned 21, I didn't go, yeah, and just drink everything. I just was like, eh. So I really don't have much experience with, like, alcohol. Although, apparently, I don't know why, as a small white girl, I can't handle beer, but harder drinks, I can. I can suck down a couple tequilas and I'm fine, just, they're gone. And then, all of a sudden, you give me a beer, it's just like, I'm already halfway to gone. And it's like, my brain's already, it's like, how can I just suck down, like, stinking hard stuff? And my body's like, whatever, and I'm still fine. And my friends talk to me, I'm coherent, I'm walking normal, and they're just like, you're not even remotely drunk at all. Yet, the moment I touch a beer, my brain is just gone, it just disappears. I don't get it, but, to each his own of what their body lets them do. It's just, I guess, genetics and whatnot. Apparently I got a decent set. Not really. But, other than that, work is quite tedious. There's a lot of stuff to do. Like, you're never actually fully done. When you're, like, fully done, it just means you've closed and you have more stuff to do tomorrow. Because there is always something to do. It's just whether you see it or find it. So you may, like, think you're done, but then your coworker walks over and goes and just starts doing something. You're like, oh, didn't notice that needed to get done. Oops, I'm just going to disappear. But the nice thing is, like, when you forget something or you don't notice things, they'll joke around with you. It's not like that, oh my goodness, like, when they have a problem with you, they don't go, I'm mad at you, or no, they just go, I have a bone to pick with you, and then they start teasing you and go, you forgot to do this, and I go, ooh, and they're just like, ah, you silly cat, ah, you're silly, ah, you're strange, whatever. Like, they'll joke around with you, so it's, instead of making me, like, cry, it's more like just, oh, oops, I'll just make sure I do it next time, yeah, oops. Most of my mistakes are usually just I forget. It's not usually I break something. It's not usually that I do something completely, like, stupid, like, that I shouldn't do. It's more just silly mistakes. It's like, I forgot to scrape down a cooler, or I just forgot to write down one little note, and I go, oh. And then it just somehow snowballs into this huge problem, and I didn't even notice, and I go, oops. That happened again. But usually I'm not that forgetful. This is like a rare occurrence. I actually have not heard that phrase, I have a bone to pick with you, in like probably 6 months, maybe? Yeah, I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember things on a daily basis. How am I supposed to remember things like that? Yeah, so I think my rant should be done, because although this is technically a story time, it's not. It's more just me just spitting out words, and you're all just listening or already gone by now. So thanks for watching, and if you liked it, then please like my video. That'd be awesome, obviously. And if you actually have something to tell me, and if something, like, I don't know, just came in your mind while I was just ranting or whatever, or you just feel like writing something, just comment. That's what those things are for, communication. Because I can't get better at this if you don't tell me what I could need fixing on, or what I should do or shouldn't do. Yeah. Also, if you would like to actually become someone who consistently tells me what I need to or should do, or if you like my videos, or you want to just see me ramble, or just laugh at me being weird and stupid, or whatever, subscribe. That's always nice. I'd love some subscribers. I currently have 5. I already have some people on Twitter that are really awesome, and I've followed some, like, people on Tumblr. It's just a wonderful, like, place just to even watch people's creativity and just to see it. Like, whether or not I actually get anywhere on this, it doesn't really matter to me, but just being able to see what people can do. That's why I do this, just because it is fun, and I like to see if I can someday get to the ability to make stuff like them. Whether or not I am actually popular or not is not my concern. It's, can I teach myself how to do this? That is what I want. And then if you guys love my stuff, that would be even better. So if you want to help me and encourage me in my goal, a subscription or even just a like would be helpful, and a comment would be phenomenal. Like, thank you so much, and hopefully you will just join me and become one of my nerdy Nomonekos. I actually said that backwards. It's supposed to be Nomo Nerdy Nekos. Yeah. Yep. So I hope you all had a good day, and bye!